So, good morning, everyone. And today we have gathered here for something very special, very important. On behalf of the Geeks for Geeks campus body at MIT Academy of Engineering, I warmly welcome you all to this today's technical workshop on generative AI from basics to real applications. In today's rapidly evolving tech landscape, Gen AI is not just a trend anymore, right? It is transforming how we create, how we solve problems, and innovate across industries, right? So, this session is particularly designed for you all, which gives you a strong foundation, practical exposure, and an understanding of how to responsibly use these powerful AI tools in your academic and as well as professional journey, right? And for this, we are truly honored to have with us an exceptional speaker today, Miss Mansi More, ma'am. Miss Mansi More, ma'am, is an AI developer and a globally recognized AI educator currently based in San Francisco. She has worked across many product based companies and fast paced AI startups, bringing strong industry experience as both a data scientist and a software engineer. She has worked as GenAI engineer, where she has built many AI agents, fine tuned LLMs, and developed retrieval augmented systems. What truly sets her apart is her ability to simplify complex AI concepts and make them accessible to everyone, right? She has conducted many workshops, spoken at many prestigious tech events, and actively contributed to AI communities through technical writing and mentorship. With a strong background in computer science and computer engineering overall from SPPU itself and a master's in data science from the University of Pacific, she brings both academic depth and real world expertise, right? So we are extremely excited to learn from her today. Without any further delay, I would like to invite Ms. Mansi More ma'am to take over this session. Thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Mansi.
Hello. Hi, Chaitanya sir.
Hi. Hello. Yeah. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Okay. Uh, Whatever you are doing right now in the field of generative AI, it's commendable. That journey from the Pune to Francisco, and whatever you are doing, this particular activities, that is conducting workshop and giving your knowledge to the students, that's very commendable through the hands-on workshop. Okay. Again, I want to thank you to accept our invitation on behalf of GFG MIT, and really
Thank you
proud
so
of you
much.
that whatever you are doing it.
Thank you so much, Chaitanya sir. It's all coming from you guys.
Yeah,
So thank you so much to all professors and for having me today.
yeah, you can continue.
Sure. Thank you, Advaya, for the warm introduction. And let me share my screen quickly. Just let me know, guys, if it is visible.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Yes. Hi. I said thank you to Chetan and Vidya, and thank you to all of you guys for being here today. I really appreciate your presence. And without getting delay in the workshop, let's just start with it by introducing a little bit about myself. Hi again, my name is Mansi More. I'm an AI developer, technical speaker, writer, and workshop facilitator here in the Based area, in the San Francisco area. And I'm specialized in building AI systems including RAG agents and multi-model agentic pipelines on the top of the building. I love teaching, so yeah, here I am educating everyone, technical, non-technical people, about generative AI fundamentals, about the things which we are using on a daily basis, but which we don't know how to use it. What is the exact right way to use it? So, yes, let's just start with today's workshop. But before that, I just want to give you heads up, guys. It will be an interactive session. I want you all guys to participate actively in this workshop, giving answers to all the questions which I'm asking. And if you have any questions, feel free to put it in a chat box, and Aditya and somebody from the team will read it. Or at the end of the session, we can just have a Q&A session and we'll solve it over there. And like I mentioned, it will be an interactive session. So let's just start with asking my first question. Do you know what the year 2008 is known for? I won't be able to see chat box or I can't hear you guys, so I need somebody to guide me with the answers. If you don't know, that's fine. Come on, 2008 is very well known for something very big, like global. All right.
Okay.
So
Someone is saying
Somebody
2008,
could
economic
share.
crisis.
that's right. Yeah, that is right. The year 2008 is known very well known for financial crisis. And my second question is, I'm expecting you guys, most of you guys to answer it. Uh, have you heard about LLM? And LLM, the very famous research paper, Transformers research paper. So I want you to answer which year Transformer research paper was released on.
2017.
Oh, that is correct. Congratulations, that is so correct. Yes, Transformer research paper was released in 2017, named Attention is All You Need, and it is a very famous paper. And from that, LLM, transformer architecture, these people introduce these architecture to world. And then ChatGPT, Anthropic, Gemini, all AI models introduced to the world after these papers. So yes, this is a very well known research paper, and stick to the year 2017. The reason why I said about all these things were these most important things are stick to this years. So every year is very well known for its big tech thing. And believe me, like 2025 to 2030 will be known for an AI era. And I know we all got so overwhelmed with AI came, LLM came, and we were just getting know about LLM. New AI models came. New AI models, we were just getting know them, and other few AI models came, which was specifically for writing, for designing, for presenting. Yes, everybody was get so overwhelmed with all these AI tools. But at the same time, we all got scared with one myth that AI will take our jobs. And like a co-founder and CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen Huang mentioned, AI will not take your job. The
तो मेरे को
people
लेकर
who know
दस भी
AI
खाना
will.
पड़ेगा
So the people who know AI, they should know what exactly it is. And even if you want to pursue your career in AI, you should know all the detailed things of AI, and then you can achieve and pursue AI developer or AI engineer role in your life. So that is what today's workshop is about. It won't be too much hype words and all heavy big tech words. I will not talk about them. I will simply explain you guys what exactly AI fundamentals are, what how exactly what happens behind the scenes, what exactly fine tuning rag means. These are like very very well known concepts. We all get to know about it, but still we are confused in between their usage. So we will see it in detail, its architecture in detail. We're going to talk about prompting and very well known prompting, which is chain of thought, how we can use it in day-to-day life, in professional life, and then parameters, temperature, top K, top P, which we just heard about it, but we don't know how to use it or the usage of that. And then we're gonna end up our session with hands-on Vertex AI Studio platform, where I'm gonna teach you how we're gonna build this platform. We will understand how it goes. We will learn by ourselves how to modify things in our code, on our coding platforms. So yes, like I mentioned, interactive session. Be active. If you have any questions, ask, and just let me behave like I'm your friend and mentor for next 45 minutes, and let's just dive into it. And before starting, I just want you all to scan this QR code. It's just a technical tutorial, step-by-step guide for you all to get the proper workflow of this workshop. I use the same structure for my all workshops. So just for you guys, if you feel I'm like going fast or if you're slowing down, you can just see this article and cope up with the workshop. I'm going to give you 5 to 6 seconds to scan this, and I know you guys are super fast. And I assume that you scan this QR code because I can't even see thumbs up on the screen. So let's just move on to the next slide with the term generative AI. Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence which generates content for you in terms of files and tasks. And when I say files, text, code, image, speech, video, document summarization as a task, information extraction. Okay, Mansi, you talk about behind the scenes. That's all we know, right? ChatGPT is there. We just give prompt, we get the response in terms of task and all the documentation, summarization, virtual assistants, bot, and everything. Yes, we all know front side of AI. I just want all of you to know what is exactly happens behind the scene, what is backside of front generative AI, and let's just move towards uh, actual AI models or AI world from just ChatGPT using ChatGPT and Gemini. So, yep, the question how does AI generate its content is so our GenAI learns from a massive amount of information, massive amount of data sets. That data sets including in any possible data context. It can be in text, PDF, document format, video, extracting information from images. Oh my God, there are too many file format types. We are even not heard about it. JSON, XML, CSV format and these massive information. So our AI learn from this massive information, right? That learning process or that process of learning is nothing but training. And training it trains the data, it learn that training data and generate the foundation models, which is nothing but our large language model, the day-to-day models which we use like Gemini and Claude, perplexity. And one of the very common examples of these models can be Cody, which is for code generation, image or banana, nano banana for image processing, Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, and DeepSeek for multimodal processing. Palm is also one of the very typical foundation model which was released by Google, which was language generation which predicts the next task. So here this model's foundation model's task is not to give you response. Its task is to predict the next upcoming word. And this foundation model they further results into generating new content which solves our general problems, specific problems which we mentioned before like content summarization or PDF extractor. But now, okay, if you ask old ChatGPT model about current war, what is going on in the current war, or maybe recently Indian stock market collapsed a lot. So if you ask information about these uh, up-to-date data to old AI model, it won't be able to tell you because that is outdated information. So these foundation models are already trained, but those are trained on very old data. We have to get up to date with the new information. So to keep the up to date information and to train those information on foundation models, we use one process. So to training these foundation models with new data sets and again massive amount of data sets, that training process is nothing but fine tuning, and we fine tune those models, and those fine tuned models again results in solving specific problems. When I said specific problems, it is about coming up with like healthcare problems which there are like new many new techniques came in health field. The information is all about that, about stock market, current stock markets. So this is the difference. So foundation model LLM, which you can just give any task and it will come up with the structured output. But for that we don't need updated model. But for taking current information, for making actual AI agent, we need our LLM AI to be up to date. Then only your AI model, your AI chatbot will give you proper and accurate responses without hallucinating. Okay, that was about the process, how it goes. Let me just give you a brief architecture or information about or what exactly fine tuning and what happens behind the scene as we were talking about fine tuning. So know there is already a pre-trained LLM. Let's say I can give you an example because people are a lot of inclined towards ChatGPT. So let me give you a ChatGPT example. There are like many models came 3.5, 4, 4.1 Pro, many models. So those are pre-trained LLM models. And when we have to go from 4 to 5, we have to train that model, right? So that this process is all processes happening behind the scenes in offline training. So we have this external domain specific data, we are training it, fine tuning it to pre-train LLM. Its model weights gets updated, and finally we get the fine tune LLM where users ask any current question like what is the war, tell me about the war, or in which countries the war is happening right now. It will tell you the correct answer. I can give you one more example. Let's say you have XYZ company, XYZ startups. If you ask your ChatGPT, tell me about XYZ startup, your ChatGPT won't be able to tell you about your startup because it doesn't know about it. You have to give domain specific data, your XYZ company's data set to ChatGPT, and then ChatGPT will be able to tell you. Summarization of this, we already have LLM, we train it with new data set, and we get fine-tuned model. This process is nothing but fine-tuning. On the other hand, there is one more system, there is one more process which acts exactly same, but people gets confused in between that. I've seen in many interviews, I've taken interviews, I've asked people about fine tuning and RAG. They usually come up with some definitions of technical definition, and when I ask them in detail about it, they end up by saying, okay, they both are same. They are not. RAG and fine tuning is completely different. RAG is nothing but retrieval augmented generation. When, let's say, this is a user, it user asks a query. So this retriever takes a query from user. It already has its we give knowledge base to RAG, and all the query which it get from user, it just ask the questions and see what is the relevant information in the knowledge base. So there is a lot of information, and you this system, this RAG process only retrieves the relevant information, not extra information. That knowledge base can be in anything in PDF, code, web search like Wikipedia or any Google search, documents, and our APIs. I'm going to talk about VectorDB here. So this is just about Gen AI fundamentals workshop, so I won't uh, dive deep into it, but just give you a brief about as our LLM. It doesn't understand text, so it only understand numerical formats like our programming language, which contains 0 to 1 numbers. So we have, let's say we have cat word. That cat word itself has different numerical meaning in the computer language. There is, which is like hiding in between 0 to 1, which can be 0, 6, 9, 9, 9, or anything. So to store, we can store our 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 numbers in our normal database. But these numerical numbers, those are called embeddings. And those embeddings are in a huge format, and we cannot store it in our normal data set. So to store LLM's embeddings, we need this vector database. So that is the purpose of vector database. We can store embeddings. Now, embeddings are nothing but numerical formats of our text, which LLM understand. And vector DB are like a lot of vector DBs are available in the market right now. Let's say Pinecone is there, Chroma is there, VV8 is there. These are very supportive vector DB, and you can use them for maybe free of cost. You can use sandbox of them. That is the additional information. Again, this knowledge base, which contains everything, our retriever retrieve only related information and give this information and query to LLM. And now here LLM's work is to generate that response as per user's query. So the all the information is in raw format. So LLM is very good in giving structured response, and that's what is happening here. No retraining is happening. It just user's query comes in, it retrieves the document, goes in vector db, LLM will generate the response and giving it to the user. Okay, till now we at least understood one thing, that fine tuning and rag are not similar and why they are not similar. There is also one more thing which I want to mention here, and it is important for you guys to know that fine tuning, we cannot do this process on our local machines. It needs a lot of computational powers. It runs on GPU. On our Mac systems or on our Windows system, we just have CPU, and GPU it needs a lot of power, computation, and it's also very expensive. It is fast, of course, it has high latency, but is expensive. So on the other hand, RAG is very easy to execute. It is cheap and give you fastest response. Both are pretty good process, but AI startups and nowadays businesses are using acquiring RAG process a lot than fine tuning. Fine tuning is always applicable if your project is big enough, which has like big computation power, and also good funding. So till now, this was the process of training and fine tuning data. And okay, I have taken a lot of these sessions with students, and one very common question I came from it came from students, and they always ask me that what is the best way to learn AI? And I always recommend the best way to learn AI is to play around with AI. Take anything, take prompt, just play with AI. I'm not talking about ChatGPT, I'm talking about new AI models. Let's just not stick with the basic models. Let's get to know about the very well known and newly created AI models. You guys should also search about Minimax. They has this very nice AI model. There are many models which are nice, not even AI models. You should dive deep into what are evaluation platforms, what is exactly this AI happens, and how these AI startups, you know, publish or deploy their startup very quickly. It's not, 0 to 1 step. It is a lot of evaluation um, testing and all the observability monitoring AI process happens in the background. So we're gonna talk moving forward with the prompting. We're gonna talk about prompt, and as you all know, prompt is nothing but your way how you talk to your AI. So there are like three main techniques of prompt engineering. If you Google prompt architecture, you will see this much big architecture of like a lot of connections, and all those type are really helpful. And if you dig into it, you will be amazed of it. This is how exactly AI works. This is how exactly AI respond. And having a good prompt is really important. I'm going to show you hands on this. I'm going to show you a practical example, but let's just get to know about these techniques. Zero shot, one shot, few shots. It will be quick. I won't give you guys theoretical information. So zero here, shot is nothing but example. So zero shot inference means we're gonna just give a plain prompt to our AI or LLM. One shot inference is we're gonna include one example to give AI idea what exactly we want in our answer. And few shot is we are going to attach few examples in our user query or input. So moving from this screen to the practical screen, I want you guys to come on any Firefox or Safari or Google Chrome, any search engine you have. Just type Google Cloud Console. If you don't just want to see this practical example, you can just be with me, see the screen, and later on you can watch recordings or see the fundamental guide, the one which I have given to you guys. This is that guide where I have written all the agenda and step-by-step information. We went through this one, and we are here on this place. get started with Google Cloud Platform. So let's just started with it. Google Cloud Console. I'm going to click on it. And this is the home page, land page will be landing on. It is really important for you to start and create a project. Then only you can start working on this. Why GCP? Because it's a well-known platform or coding or low code, no code, or any kind of cloud storage coding platform which you can get used to it. And the very good advantage of this platform, cloud platform, is you don't have to connect it through coding platform and again then cloud, then database. It has everything. So whenever I take hands-on workshop, I usually use cloud storage, so which can have a lot of things at the same time. So you will be seeing this bar on the top, free trial. If you have your free you if you are already a Google Cloud Platform user, you can be you can have this free trial. You can just activate it and you will be getting 90 days of free trial, which using which you're gonna have 1,000 credits of Vertex AI, which will be enough for 1 year. And Vertex AI is the platform where we're gonna work on. Yes, this is my project, and if you click on left side navigation panel, scroll down a little bit and you can see Vertex AI. In Vertex AI, you're gonna hit Vertex AI Studio, and this is what we're gonna work on today. I'm gonna explain about everything in the end of the workshop when we're gonna have our practical session. But for now, I was talking about prompting techniques, and I just want to show you guys how exactly these prompt techniques works. I'm gonna quickly just go through all the things and do connections or turn on turn off things from my side. I will explain all this to you guys at the end of this this theoretical workshop. Okay, this is the normal demo chat. Here we have our AI model, and this is the agent, and we are asking question to this agent. For now, this is the scenario. If I go back on my cloud or on my article, I can see prompt engineering techniques example. So I'm going to copy this um, prompt and ask my AI that, hey, write a catchy slogan for a lemonade brand. I'm just showing you how ChatGPT and Gemini or DeepSeek are working on prompts, how they respond on prompt. Right now we are using Gemini. And give me a minute, I just want to drink water. Thank you for your patience. And yes, we got responses. And there are a lot of options. We already are confused because we have our lemonade brand. We need slogan for it. It gave very good examples, but in very broad a way. And we don't need this way, right? I need it in a fun way. I need emoji. I need something in my. This is just so simple. So I'm gonna tell my AI this is how I want by giving few short inference, which is few short. One example. Let's just edit it and just tell. You can use any example. I'm just using a very simple lemonade bread example. On the spot, you can use another example and ask your data. Here, I just gave one example, and now you will see the difference. Previously, our AI responded with all the very boring and broad structure of responses or slogan. This time, it will be different because our AI know what do we want exactly. Of course, here are more catchy slogans for lemonade brand. Let's just try it one more time. Here, basically, I'm trying to show you guys how one prompt makes seeing difference in prompt will see also a difference in responses. Okay, somehow my AI is responding with the same answer. That is why we have to refresh the window, go back, keep the one window open. Okay, new. Again, I went to chat where I want my AI to work with me. Perfect. I'm gonna set all the instructions for now, which I will be explaining you guys when we are going to have hands-on session. And yep, save. Let's just start with the same slogan again. And I hope this time my AI will not give me same answers. And this is what happened when you give live demo sessions and when you try a lot of times before that, when it is working fine and it happens like this in live demo. That's when we try second time, and this time this will give a proper answer because we have set Gemini 2.5 Pro to Gemini 3.1 Pro. We changed the model here so that we can see the difference in all the responses. Yes, we came up with the very prompt and simple line, give me a catchy slogan for lemonade brand. It gave this boring broad examples. We're gonna ask with one example. Hopefully, it will give the response as per we want. And this time I am writing example and I'm attaching slogans here, attaching emoji in my slogan, and I'm expecting from my AI to give the slogans. Here we go. Okay, my model before it was giving a very vague, boring, and broad examples. Now our AI know what exactly we want because we gave an examples. So we put emoji. It every slogan has emoji in the end. Same with the double quotes. Again, AI is not so perfect, right? It can make mistakes. So it made mistake that it also gave the double quotes with this. Now let's see what will happen if we give three examples. AI will know what exactly we want using those three examples. And here I told my AI I don't want, short slogan. It can be big, but at the same time it should be fun and in casual English. Okay. Can you see the difference? In first response, we got all boring, simple line examples in slogans. In second response, we saw all the responses with the emoji in the end and double quotes. In third example, now our AI know what exactly we want because we gave three example. Now it is sure that this is exactly we want. So it gave only few examples with emojis with using a fun casual tone and exactly the way we want. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. So we think that okay, let's just write something and AI will respond because AI is smart. AI is not smart. We are smart. We should know how to ask, in what way to ask to AI. And when it is not working fine, we say like Gemini or Gemini is not working good. Gemini sucks. It's not. It's actually our prompt. These are only three examples. Like I mentioned, there is like big architecture. I i would suggest you guys to go through that prompt designing or prompting architecture. Go through all each and every example or type. There are like vast types of it, and you will have fun trying those prompts using different AI models. This is for simple task. If we have complex task, if you want to do a big task, you if you want to create a cover letter for your profile, you can't just tell, hey, this is my resume, and provide a cover letter. No, you have to separate the task into different steps. That is nothing but chain of thoughts. You It is also a type of prompting. So chain of thoughts it can be usable for complex task. You can tell your AI step 1, make a resume, and based on my resume, do this thing. After step one, give step two. After step two, give step three. Not at the same time. It will not generate accurate answer. It might hallucinate. So these were the prompting techniques, and as per the requirement of your project, you can go through all other prompting techniques as well. And this is the article which I wrote specifically on prompting and using model choices, when to use which model, what exactly. Let's say Gemini, recently Gemini Deep Think also came. It is very good in deep reasoning and giving a complex task. Just like that, Claude, Anthropic Claude is very good for generating code. It is good in coding. If you haven't used Claude Code yet, if you're coding, if you want to build something, I would highly recommend you guys to go through Claude Code. Just type Claude Code, Anthropic Claude Code, and it will give you the step-by-step guide to install it in your coding platform and in your desktop. Same, there are like models. You should know what exactly which model is good for what. And these are the terms. When I say the best way to learn is start with AI. So when I said that, I meant know what models are good, which model is good for which thing, know which prompt is to use for which task, and parameters. Now, let's just move towards the model parameters. I know we are taking too much time and knowing these things, but trust me, if you want to be an AI developer and engineer, these terms are really very important, and your interviewer will expect from you to know these things in details. So you have to spend time and work on it, and that's how you will get, expert in this. Talking about model parameters, there are few model parameters which you will be using. If you want to write or create an agent, you will write model's name, the AI model you want to choose, and these parameters will be there. If you have built machine learning models, you might have known about hyperparameters. So these are the parameters of our GenAI model. Temperature, top K, top P. This is not my architecture. I fetch it from the internet, but I I just love the way how they put it in a one diagram. Temperature is nothing but the threshold. There is only two ways: low temperature and high temperature. So when you set the AI temperature into low, it will give you very common answers. It has given an example here. The very common line is the cat sat on the fill in the blanks. So low, if you set low temperature, it will give you very generic answer. The cat sat on the mat. If you set temperature to high, your AI will become creative, and now it will give you responses. And now the cat sat on the maybe moonlit balcony or maybe on the window. This is how you will make your AI creative, by not just by giving generic answers. This was about temperature. Second is top K. It is about word limit. So in our AI, let's say dictionary, there are thousands of words are stored. So if you want your AI to go through all the words, you have to set top K. Let's say if you have set K equals to 3, and now you ask the cat sat on the first three options are mat, chair, windowsill. So your AI know K equals to 3, so it has to fetch first three words. So it will go randomly and fetch the words. Same with the top P. Top P is nothing but probability threshold. If we set zero point 0.8 or 80% of probability, it will fetch the 80% of the smallest group from the all the words of probability of words it has. And if we in that zero point 0.8 ratio, the words are mat, chair, porch, windowsill, it will fetch only those words and will give you answers. So your AI is giving generic answer, common answers. Your AI's basic parameters are not have set properly. This is the only answer. So AI is smart because we made it smart. So you should know how to make your AI smart by using these parameters. And there are few more parameters like max depth or output tokens. those are the one which you will dig into it when you are building a big agentic pipeline. But for now, if you want to build just a small AI agent, these are the important ones, and you should be aware about it when you go for the even for the interview, or if you are working on it. Yep. Till now, I just told you guys about the AI fundamentals, what happened behind the scene, fine tuning, RAG. What else? Prompt engineering. We saw how our AI respond on different prompts. And what else? I told you guys to check about prompting architecture. That is my high recommendation. Go guys on Google and just check those architecture and transformer research paper as well if you haven't seen that. No need to go through all the complete research paper. Just see the architecture and think and just get to know about that architecture. It is basically the big in detail knowledge or the workflow of LLM. And if you guys want to know how those foundation models and those AI models we use to make an application, so there are many tools available on the internet. I am just giving you an example of Vertex AI Studio or Google Cloud Platform. There are thousand millions of AI tools available. I'm not joking, millions. If you on my Medium article as well, I have written 100 plus two AI tools to write. Like recently, I posted this article where I have written how it is crazy we can use even small thing to generate big complex task. And this is not it. I want you guys to try in different categories. Let's say if you want to build a website, there are very well known AI web designing AI startup means named Lovable. If you just type Lovable, this is very good and you can try with free, and you can just write a prompt and take your website for free of cost within minutes. There is one more Replit. And if you want to write or make presentation, there is Gamma.ai, there is Beautiful.ai, Tome. Oh my God, for everything there are different AI tools. If you want to generate content, if you are a student and you want to have, those quick presentation slides, you want to have quick document for your research. If you want, what else? If you want like infographic, like the picture or the flow diagram of of your project, just type Notebook LM. Notebook LM is released by Google, and if you just attach your research papers document to Notebook LM, it will give you presentation, blog, report, project report, all the flashcards, quiz examples, and questions for you to prepare for your project. This is it's not about taking things easily, it's about focusing on those things which are easy and not accessible by AI. I was talking about how we can use AI models to power our applications. So I'm going to show you guys how to generate these AI agents or simple AI agents on Vertex AI Studio. We do have code over there. We're going to use that code to modify our project. So the task here is not just to copy paste the code. Task here is to focus less on the simple things and focus more on the generation of our project. So yes, let's just dive into our Vertex AI Studio. And the people who were not with me, I'm gonna tell you guys again the process to get into it. Google Cloud Storage. If you type Google Cloud Console, first link without sponsored, you will see your profile. If you not, you can sign in. If you sign in and you're a first time user, you will have this free end trial feature for you, which will give you 90 days of free access to this. Don't forget to create a project. If you go for now, there are many features tools available for data set, for cloud storage, for engine, for compute engine. We're gonna go through with agent today. So Vertex AI is nothing but a very good example for Vertex for making an AI agents good. And you know co- interactive. So this is the home page we are landing on, and they've written develop, test, and deploy advanced multimedia AI. When they say multimedia AI, they mean by every file in AI, every media, whether it is creating image or whether it is creating a video, creating an app, or using any LLM. So these are the four options which they have given us. Nano Banana is, of course, you can use Nano Banana to create image. I would recommend you guys to go through and try it. VO again for generating you can just give a picture and ask your AI, hey, talk that, hey, just move this picture and it should seem like I'm talking. It will do that for you. And this is the main hero of our hands-on workshop, Generative AI, where we are building our app. So, okay, this is an app, and I want my AI to generate website chatbot. So I'm gonna click on it. It came up with the by default prompt, create a chatbot for financial services website that can answer questions. If you guys know about Replit and Lovable, in left hand side it will give you all the code, in right hand side it will give you the answer. If you can see, within seconds it give you answer. It created a financial website chatbot on your financial website, which is giving you answers on anything. Right now, if you just want to use this AI app, not dig into it without using code, you can just, update the models as per your requirement. You can just set the region so that people around you, or the people who wants to access it, you can just set region according to them. You can give instructions and add link resources here just to give the information. Now the main part here is this code. When I said that let's you guys keep focus on your project more than basic things. So it just gave you a basic structure. It just created an app and website for you. And using this app, you can just, add few more things as per your requirements. Let's say you want to change model, or you want to give a task to your AI agent and behave like it. So you can work more on your agent than creating it. So this is a good way to do that. And if you want to save it, you can just clone a library from here on GitHub, or you can save it here and use as it is, as per your features of the project. And again, preview is the one which you're gonna see it. You can share it inside your project members. This was about creating website. I want to show you one more thing. If you go back um, and Vertex AI again, if we go on Vertex AI and Agent Designer, so this is the platform where we are creating multiple agents at the same time. Now, when I mentioned that if you want to focus on your project, but rather than focusing on project, you are just, jumbling and just solving errors while creating your agent, that can eat your time. So let's just save that time. Let's say I came here, I created an agent. If you scroll our document a little bit, you can see the same document and the agent designer feature which I'm talking about. So if you zoom in a little bit, I created a main agent here, and I connected those agents with few people who are AI developers, AI engineers, AI scientists who write these codes. So we write it into hardcore coding platform, and we come up with these platforms. So this is one of the platform where which we created inside coding platform. This is just a no code, low code platform, and I'm showing you guys how to make an AI agent on this. If you want to dig into it, you can make a code. I'm going to tell you how you can make a code. So let's just see. I click on sub agent. I created few more agents. Okay, and I'm going to ask my agent. This is my main agent. So I gave this instruction to my main agent and instruction below. So now this, I'm gonna select the model as per requirement. Here we have only these models. If you want to select URL content, you can just select and push over it here. We're gonna have in sub agent, let's say we have, okay, and I'm troubling here and writing LinkedIn um, spelling. Okay, there you go. You are professional LinkedIn content creator. There you go. Yep. I want I want you guys to follow with me. That's why I'm writing it in front of you so that you guys can get to know how exactly one instruction or one model can make a difference if we give it in a right way. And for now, we're gonna just make two agents. I have my one LinkedIn agent and one is this Medium? Yes, this is Medium is the platform where we can write our blogs, and Substack is also one of the very good newsletter platform. You can follow people over there and can get up to date with the AI news. For now, I created this agent and okay, this is my AI agent and with sub agents. I'm gonna ask my agent this prompt. So we have written basically we have written you're my agent, you're my assistant, and you're gonna give me LinkedIn, Medium, and GitHub information on the basis of my project information. This is saved agent. If we go on preview, oh, we have to fill this information. Give me a minute, I'm gonna fill it quickly. So this is our GitHub sub agent. Yep. And I've selected the agent. Yep, AI model. Everything is set, and we created on no code low code platform. We just created multi-tool agent. If you want to use this on coding platform, if you guys are using coding platform like VS Code, Cursor, Windsor, there are like many coding platforms available you can use, and you are working on that, and now then you want to use this agent, there is this option get code where you can get this code. And again, like I mentioned, you don't have to focus on the main agent or the workflow. You can focus on how it is generating the responses, and rather than just let's focus on the just let's just not hard work, let's just do a smart work. So you can you and they have given the instructions, step by step instructions, how to use it inside the Python. Using Python quick start, you can use this agent.py and you can run your agent locally, which means on your Windows system, using the code and how to do it. So the code is available here, and in preview, if I ask question, okay, this is my prompt, and I'm gonna tell my AI that this is my project, this is the description, and this is the goal. And let's see is whether our agent is giving a proper reply or not. I'm gonna explain you guys flow again. We created a main agent where we gave prompt that hey, I'm gonna give you project name, title, description, make LinkedIn. Medium LinkedIn post, Medium blog, and GitHub. Again, this is a very vague agent. You have to train and give prompts again and again, give instructions to make it very perfect. But for us, it our Google search agent created this information on the basis of that. If you tell your agent create a GitHub readme dot file for this project. So goal here is we already have our project and we just want to put it on our GitHub with proper README file so that interviewer or our project assignee can see the step-by-step guide of it. And look how your agent wrote the complete technical block of your GitHub README file, and you just gave project name, description, and its goal. That's it. So what I'm trying to show you guys here is you should learn AI in a way that it will help you to learn more things, not to make you lazy. So that was the goal of the today's workshop. If you want to get expertise in AI, get to know each and every detail of it, read things. Even when you scroll on Instagram or on LinkedIn, make sure you're following the pages which are related to AI, which is giving you constantly up to date information of AI. Because right now, world coding is really important, and in this world, people are inclining towards AI. How AI will increase even with 2030, after 2030, people don't know about AI bubble. Nobody knows what will happen. But one thing is for sure that you have to cope up with the current latest technology. And right now it is AI. So learn as much things as you can. Go on YouTube, see the AI videos, just write articles, or there are like many books available. As being a part of uh, San Francisco, we get these kind of books in tech events where they have written. This is very simple, very small book. You can order it online. It's even, I think they, if you fill some information that you're a student, you can get it for free. You can get a simple thing from scratch to till the end about AI and principles, basically principles of how you can build AI agents. I am not relative of the this author. I'm not the owner of this book. I don't know why I'm promoting it, but it's just so good. And not only this book, there are many books available. Orale is one of the very good brand. You can read those books. If you want to be a technical AI developer and you want to code more, then instead of using low code, no code platforms, dig into AI coding platforms, get to know about code. Like I have given here, if you, it's on you. If you want to be a hardcore AI developer, just start coding with the small things here. There are like only 5 lines, but still you have created your AI model here, generative AI agent here. So just like that, start with some from scratch, and maybe you will end up with creating a beautiful, beautiful project. And you will, at the end, you will realize, oh wow, I came so far because I have been at the same place. And I think that this is it for today's workshop. And Aditya, Daya, Chaitanya sir, thank you so much for having me today. And I'm open to questions if you guys have any.
Thank you, ma'am. There's a question in the chat asking what is the name of the book?
Oh yeah. So can you guys see this book, or is it reflecting in a mirror way? It's a Principles of Building AI Agents. So it's very, it's a second edition. If you go first edition, it's smaller than this. It's just this. And you will see what is MCP, what is LLM, what is RAG, what else, what are evals, what is observability, and graph-based workflows. All the tools are written. And instead of like using just uh, scrolling phone or just listening to songs. We can start reading. It will be helpful for us in the future. Uh, Next, any questions? I'm just
Another
curious
question.
to know. I'm sorry, yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Okay. If you were starting again as a first year student aiming to work in generative AI and LLMs, what would your learning roadmap look like, especially in terms of fundamental tools and real world project experience?
I can actually give you points how to get started with, but there are certifications also on AI essentials. So you should, there are like vast program, right? So you should know which one is basic and which one which topics are there. You should get to know those topics or which topics are, mean for ignore in the starting or as a beginner. So you can start with I can quickly show you guys the um, workflow. There is this very famous website, Analytics Vidya, and they made this AI workflow. If you guys went through it, hmm, okay, they've given this. Okay, I have a very bad network connection. I feel I cannot see this image. But yeah, anyway, on Analytics with the AI workflow, if you type, you can see the step-by-step guide where you should start with exactly. As far as I can see, there are like LLM models, then it comes to AI agents, then it comes to agentic systems, and then it comes to agentic infrastructure. So, you, h- I would suggest to go through your field first if you want to start for, let's say, electrical field or healthcare field or gaming field. So for particular field, there are courses or suggestions available online on the internet, and it completely depends on for which field you guys want to learn. And yeah, you can use AI to learn AI, like I mentioned. I hope I answered your question. Is that your question?
Yes. Also, from participants, there is one hand raised, Prajwal Rana. You can unmute yourself and ask question.
Yeah, thanks for that. So, Mansi, one question is from my end. Like, did we get a recording of the session in a group?
I
Yes,
guess
Vindhya.
yes. Yeah,
Okay, okay, that's it. Thank you.
you're welcome. Thank you for being here. The question was
Uh,
which I was asking. I was a bit curious. What coding platform you guys are using currently, or are you using AI in those coding platforms? You can unmute yourself and talk. Just want to know in a right way you guys are using around. Anyone, even Aditya, you can respond or any other. You
VS
can.
Code.
Okay.
It has that
You.
GitHub Copilot chat.
That's right. Yeah. Just like GitHub Copilot, just like VS Code. If you type cursor, so cursor is exactly same platform. It is exactly same, but it is first of all, first advantage, it is free of cost for all students. So just Perplexity, Cursor, if there are few of the platforms which has free
Anti-gravity.
subscription for student. Anti-gravity, Google Anti-gravity, that's right. It is also free for Google Gemini Pro is also free for students. So just the answer for your question, the first person who asked question, when from where exactly you want to start. So just see which other platforms are easily available for you guys. Start with those platforms, get to know those platforms because you might spend little extra time on those platforms. So why not starting with free, which are easily accessible to students, and then then take subscription from, let's say, Cloud Code, and there are GPT subscriptions as well per month. So you can get those subscription, but for now, just try these one. And yeah, like I mentioned, Cursor is exactly a elder brother of VS Code. Both are on same level. It both are comparatively very good. Even in Copilot, you can use Gemini or any other AI tool. In Cursor, also, it dig into your project. AI will autonomously see what projects you're working on. It will see your folders, and if you just say, "Hey, I want to change," let's say, I want to change the picture from brain to robot's brain or robot's picture, it will change by itself. So there are tricks and tools which you should follow and steps. So I would suggest you to start with new platforms and changing your regular way to new way. That would be the best start. Any other questions? Because I still can't see chat box.
Yeah, Mansi, one question is there, Praj will decide. So
Hi,
I
Prajwal.
want to know that how the market is changing, like jobs are changing in a particular AI term.
How? Okay. Um, okay, I'm just repeating your question. Just let me know, correct me if I'm wrong. So, are you asking that in current market, how jobs are changing as a role wise, or is it easily available to get any new job or not?
Yeah,
What
these
was
are
the
not
exact
easily
question?
available. I think that while AI is coming, because you have to be skilled in AI if you want the particular job. And I am saying that how is the marketing changes with
Hmm.
AI?
That's a good question because everybody is scared about this fact that AI is everywhere. Current market situation is normal, it is good. AI is there, but in every field, that is an advantage. So, if may I ask
But
from
I
which
think that
field are you?
yeah, I'm
Sorry, go
product
ahead.
management field. Yeah. So
Right.
uh, I'm just asking that, see, the AI and LLM has been come like before like 2 to 3 years ago. And
Uh-huh.
but many companies I have seen the job description that they're asking for the you have to be a AI expert in and having experience 6 to 7 years or 10 to 12 years. So how
I
it
know.
is possible?
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Even we laugh sometimes on those job description where it has written like 15 plus experience in generative AI. I mean, like, it is not possible, right? For now, I would suggest you guys to ignore these kind of job descriptions, but because those are again 15 years of generative experience, as you should be on maybe director position where if you want to have that much experience in AI. So what we can do is, like you said, you are from product management field. In every field we have AI. You are specific in you have specification in AI product management platform, product management field, right? So try to learn AI in project management. The people who are interested in healthcare, they should try to learn AI from healthcare field. So in every way there is AI. So we don't have to go, like, see all the resources and learn something new. There is nothing new. You know your field, you just have to just learn something add on. That's it. And trust me, it looks very complex, but it is not. It is not at all complex. Just start with it at least. And about answer for your question is in job market people are still learning AI. The companies who are putting, which are putting, we need this kind of experience. They are also learning. They are looking for AI developers. Even if you know a basic or some level of AI, you can go for it. You should show your expertise, and you will get experience by just giving it a shot. So why not just starting with it? And job market has always been like this. You should not like stop you should stop worrying about it and just be up to date with the new thing. That's it. Just
Yeah,
get to
you
know
are
like small things.
You are saying right,
I
but
hope
the job market, I'm saying, uh, it is
it's
very
okay. You can
cluttered.
talk in Yeah, that's right. You can talk, feel free to talk in your convenient language. I can explain in that language as well. But the point I want to mention here is it looks everything is critical and people are in, fast pace. But if instead of like worrying about it, let's just start with the learning right way. Ask AI what is the right way and how should I get into it? How should I get a job into it? And trust me, it's not difficult to get job even now also. It's just people are scaring us with that AI word. Do you have any other question? I mean, I hope I
No, no,
answer
no.
your
Thank
question.
you, Mansi. Yeah, I
Thank you
got it.
so much. That was a very good question. Thank you.
We have some more hands raised. Abhinav, go ahead.
My question is regarding the current capabilities of AI. What does uh, the latest AI can do and cannot do, which may concern our job opportunities and which we need to learn?
Okay, I think it's a similar question from the previous one. Um, the first thing is, even I won't be able to tell you what AI can do and cannot do because it has widely spread everywhere and it can do everything. We can't just you name it. Even in restaurants there are AI robots, and in coffee making machines they have replaced with the AI robots. AI will be everywhere. So you have to prepare your mind that now we have entered in even in like 2020 we were prepared our mind that COVID is there and we have to deal with it, right? Here we have entered into AI. So just prepare your mind that AI is there. And instead of getting scared and jobs, AI will take your job or AI is just, will replace it. No, if you know how to use AI, it will not replace it. People are not hiring AI. People are hiring people who know AI. That's what I'm trying to explain here. AI expert is what? Just just get to know about it, even the basic thing, and you will master it when you will try it. And even to make any project you should know basic of it. So right, if you are here to reach here and to get job, you should start with something. And yeah, I mean, when like I said, people are not hiring AI will not replace anybody's job. AI, just people want you to learn about AI, that's it. I hope that was your question and I answered it properly. You can ask your question again
Yes.
if you have it cleared.
Okay, one more hand is raised. Aryan, please go ahead.
Hi Aryan.
Was asking, hello ma'am. So I was asking which AI should I start with as a first year student? Like I'm very much confused about which AI should I start with. Like someone says the Claude is better than ChatGPT, and
Oh,
so which is best like to use to do my work more efficiently?
one question for you. So, for what you want to use AI? To create image, to generate code, to take a response, to get data? For Can you tell me um specific
Like
feature when you want to use it?
to get response from the questions I ask. Like it can be anything about codes, about images.
Answer for your question is I'm opening this article where I have mentioned about the tools, AI tools, where I have mentioned if you want to ask questions, if you want to brainstorm your ideas, let's say you have some cafe, you want to open your bistro or cafe, that idea you have, you can discuss with coding assist, you can discuss with bots. These are the options. We don't have to get scared with these options. Pick only first two options. If you are comfortable with those options, then go for it. This was about AI chatbot. If you want to write emails, if you want to write blogs, LinkedIn post, again, No need to get scared with all the options. Go with the first two options. If you want to create video, VO, runway, if you want to design something, you want to design UI designing or website layouts, Figma is there. I mentioned Lovable is there, Canva is there. For research, for every that's what I'm trying to explain. For every field, there is AI. So, see which field you want to work for and just fetch that AI. That's it. I'm gonna put this link in the okay, where is Teams? There are you. Okay, I'm gonna put this in chat and you you guys feel free to go through this one. And if you want to have any doubts in anything, I have my social media accounts or links everywhere. Mansimore.dev is my portfolio. Feel free to text me on any of the platform. I would more than happy to help you solve any question. If you want to work on project, if you want to ask even simple thing, silly thing, feel free to ask because even I was there at this position when I started and I wanted somebody's guidance. That time it was not there, but I that's why I think I'm doing these sessions. I want to provide as much information as I can about AI. Feel free to reach out and about your question, Arjun, I hope I answered it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Mansi, one
Uh,
question is that
okay, there are
it is not related to jobs or like market, but it is related to how we are evaluating the responses or output given by the AI, the particular model, the like output they are giving. So how we are evaluating that?
How
Because it
we
is
are
correct output.
evaluating.
Yeah, it means like I have put input. Okay, ask from something from LLM model, and
Mhm.
he provide me the output. So the output is correct or not? How we can evaluate that?
So there are many options. There are many alternatives for it. If you want to cross check that the answer is correct or not, you can ask any other AI model. If not, there is one more. There is one more alternative. So I would say if you want to ask about current affair or current situation in the world, you try to avoid the outdated AI models. If you are asking about Iran war to ChatGPT 4, it won't be able to answer you because it is not trained on that. And if you want to check whether it is correct or not, I think Google is the Google, Perplexity, and Claude Code are the AI models which are trained on current data. Even Perplexity's co-founder is CEO is one of the Indian person here. He also from South India. He has done this thing in Perplexity that it gives you responses on current data, current stock information. If not, just simply go on like Google. There is AI also. If you see AI will give you AI mode is there, so you can ask questions here. So try to reach out to those models which you know are updated and have current information. So it depends on you which information you are asking. If you're asking about stock current, then of course updated. If you're asking to summarize the information or make a document, make a image, then any AI model would be fine, I feel. I hope that was clear. Feel free to
Yeah,
ask question if you
it was
have any.
satisfactory. Yeah.
Thank you.
one more question from the chat. Ashish asks, which skill set do industries demand the most?
Um, If you're a software engineer, people are still hiring Sui. I'm not joking. Amazon, Meta, people are hiring software engineers. And again, the field, if you are applying for front-end developer, obviously you should know front-end technologies, but at the same time, you should know AI tools, which make UI UX design or websites for you. So everything is same right now. It just addition is AI. So which skill is on demand right now is of course Python language. People Python or Java and JavaScript. So these are the two languages which people are asking. SQL as well, HTML. There are very well-known languages which people want you to do. If you are a data science, if you want to become data scientist, then of course machine learning, data science, if deep learning, if you want to go in deep detail of that, nothing has changed. It just there is one more thing came up. So yeah, if you're a data scientist, just be within your technologies and learn about this thing. Front-end developers, you already know technologies, just learn about addition. Product management, everything is same. Just learn about new AI addition just for your field. No, don't try to learn all everything because you will get overwhelmed, you will get confused. AI might hallucinate and will give you wrong information, which will create a, a jungle in your mind. So to avoid that, try to go for specific field wise. I hope I that was the answer for your question.
Uh, One more question. Ashish asks, as we have heard recently, America used new warfare technology by integrating AI with the weapons to attack on Iran. Can humanity and AI both sustain together for the future? Shouldn't there some restrictions over using AI? As more research goes in this field, it would be equally more harmful. What's your opinion over it?
Okay, this is a very deep and out of the syllabus question, I would say. And um, right now we are talking about technical things, and I think I'll be not comfortable sharing and talking anything about war situation because yeah, that is a very crucial topic, and it's better we will not, discuss about it more.
Uh, yes, sure. If there are any more questions, please raise your hands or put them in chat. We will only be taking a couple of few more questions. I guess there are no more questions. Advait, please take over.
Yeah, okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. So, wow, what a session, right? Thank you, ma'am, for such an insightful and enriching session. Your explanation of the like all the concepts of GenAI and everything, real world perspectives and everything, it was like utter clarity, utter direction to all of us, undirected people, especially the first year. The doubts they were asking were the real doubts. Okay, these were the real doubts. There were no made up doubts, and you answered them with perfection. Loved it. The way you simplified those complex concepts, extremely engaging, very easy to understand. I would also like to give proper thank you to all the participants who joined this meeting. Without them, the success of this session was not possible, right? So, a very big thank you to all the participants for interacting with ma'am, for interacting with everyone. The chat section